Alright guys, we're back in Palm Springs and I'm excited to share with you this update. We opened up the sidewall of the original garage to create a carport which allowed us to take away the existing driveway and extend the backyard. Now I can't wait to get the new driveway in and the front of the property completed. The backyard is now paved around the pool and the olive tree has finally recovered from transplanting, as you can see with all the new growth. I'm so glad it survived. I really had no idea how we would get a new one in there because we'd already closed in the backyard and now we couldn't get a crane to access that area. On the inside of the house, the plumbing and the electrical was all done and the final windows and doors were being installed. Now it was time for the drywall. Seeing the drywall installed really helps the space to take shape and allows you to really see what you're working with. I was amazed at how much bigger the space looked and how well the layout worked. Now it was time to start the stone floor inside. Now I knew this was going to be an amazing result as seeing how great the outside paving looked. Watching them put the interior puzzle together with the flagstone was just incredible. Now before the floor is sealed, we laid out the kitchen, which was inspired by mid-century modern design in all walnut. We went for the wood to warm up the space, knowing the floor was stone and the walls were all white. The size and layout worked out perfectly. Now, after some deliberation, we decided to paint the ceiling beams black. You can see here I took a photo of the white beams on my phone and quickly just marked up the beams black to see how they would look. Now sometimes choices like these can make or break an interior, but fortunately this decision was the right one and made the beams a real feature of the room. Now finally it was time to add sealer to the floor, and I mean come on, look at that floor, spectacular. Remember, we left the outside natural stone with no sealer, but inside it finished it off perfectly. Now let's head back outside to see where we're at. Time to continue with the landscaping. I wanted to finish off the olive tree by giving it a little haircut and trimming off all the new growth shoots that were appearing at the base. Now, trimming off the shoots took me a few hours, but seeing those beautiful old roots made it really worth it. Once the shoots are gone, it's time to finish off the garden and bring in the plants, grass and the gravel. I used plastic under the gravel to help avoid weeds. And when you see the finished result, it makes it all worth it. Now, I lived in Japan for a few years and I've always loved Japanese gardens. So in many ways, this look is inspired by the art of bonsai. And for the landscaping, I brought in a selection of local plant species that I knew would do well in the climate and not require a lot of water. I wanted to keep the garden feeling more natural with the olive trees as the focus, and I didn't want too much color, just a few of the plants that would flower in the springtime, to keep it interesting. I also make sure to space them out so it's not too crowded and gives them room to grow. Now the next part of the outdoor landscape design was to create a fire pit that would sit near the front of the property. Now after the area was cleared, I wanted to incorporate some of the huge boulders that were already existing on the property as seats and feature more of the beautiful flagstone to make it feel natural. I guess the look I was going for is kind of like a contemporary rustic. Before the cement is poured, I put some rocks under the large boulders to support and position them. Then we dug up the trench for the gas line that will be attached to the custom fire pit that I designed, and that will be the centerpiece. It's always so amazing to see a design you have come to life. It's moments like these that connect me back to the vision, the vibe of what I want. It keeps me motivated and keeps me going. Now finally, the flagstone is added on top of the cement. I didn't seal these so they would match the paving around the pool. Now, even though I love the look of the pavers, I wanted to break up the paved area around the pool, so I decided to bring in some grass to break up all the stone and add in some green to make the backyard feel more like an oasis. I love these cool stepping stones linking the fire pit area to the pool paved deck. You always need to consider the way that people move around a property, and if you have guests with heels, grass isn't exactly going to be the easiest to navigate. So the stepping stones solve that issue. Now, how amazing does the grass look? I know it's only a small area, but it really adds so much to the landscape. Now, when it comes to pools, grey is definitely my favorite color for the bottom, which gives the pool a perfect shade of blue when it's full. Now, this was definitely a big moment, finally getting to fill up the newly renovated pool. New cement blocks were added to the side of the house to complete the look and tie the extension back into the existing house. And finally, we could start to focus on the front of the house. Now, I love this decorative block that we put on top of the cement block wall. It just finished up the front wall perfectly. It's like it's always been there. I hope you're enjoying this renovation, guys. If you like these videos, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And I really look forward to sharing with you the final part of the Palm Springs renovation and the full reveal. It's been a lot of work, but the final result is incredible and I can't wait to share it with you. Now, if you'd like to sign up to download our free book, Your Home, Your Future, go to senseandvision.com and learn how you can create a home that really will transform your life. See you soon.